picture question. Now I want you to take a look at this question. Go and find this. 2017 question 5B. 2017 question 5B. With the help of photograph A, you are to describe the tsunami shown and you are to describe the impacts of tsunami. Okay? How many instructions are there in this question? 2. You are describing 2 different things, correct? So when you are first analysis of question first, you have to describe 2 things. The first one that you need to describe is what? The front part. What do you have to describe? You have to describe the tsunami, right? Very strange, huh? The question just asked, describe tsunami. Okay? So next thing is the other part is to describe the impacts. How many marks is this question? 4 marks. Now, this question, did they say describe the formation of tsunami? They just ask you to describe tsunami, right? And then you have to refer to the photograph, right? Let's take a look at the photograph first. Okay? So, no need to explain, no need to talk about the formation of tsunami, but just describe tsunami. So first, what's there to describe about tsunami? Okay, this is tsunami. So, from there, you notice it's a coastal region, right? Can you tell me what things inside here will show you that there is a tsunami in this picture? There are the water, right? But what about the water?
Rush flow.
The water, okay, you see, he says the word rush. So he says that probably is the speed of water. I'm just giving you a hint. May not be the answer yet, Okay, just looking at this, how do you know there is tsunami? There is a height of the wave, right? The height of the wave is very high. Is it true?
Yes.
Okay, so if you are describing the tsunami, the next thing you want to do is to see the height. But how do you see the height? Someone?
The trees.
The trees. Was it? Can you see the trees?
Yeah.
Okay, so number 1, you can able to see the height of the wave. At the same time, you saw something about speed. Okay, what else do you see?
The buildings being pushed.
The building being pushed. So you saw the strength of the tsunami. Correct now? Do you notice that when I'm guiding you through all this, you are already describing tsunami. So what is tsunami? Tsunami is waves that are
Fast. Powerful.
fast. Correct, really come fast.
Created by earthquake.
No. Must we talk about formation? That's why I said, must we talk about formation in this question? No.
It's powerful and
It's powerful,
the height.
it's high, they are high waves, they are strong waves, and one more. You want to say speed, right? They are coming into the waves very fast, correct? Are they slow motion type? You think so? No, right? Okay, so step 1, if I'm going to describe tsunami, this is a 4 marks question. How many marks do you think tsunami marks will definitely take?
1.
2 or 1, right? 2 or 1. So I'm going to assume number 1 is 1 mark first. Okay, if I'm going to do tsunami is 1 mark, and I have to refer, remember I have to use the help of photograph A, right? So inside photograph A, what is the one evidence you can use in photograph A to show me how what is tsunami? Not impacts. Here probably my question. In this photograph, what is it that you can show me that the tsunami is a disaster? How you show?
Then all the things being
Yeah, but all the thing is what? I need that thing.
the infrastructure.
The height. Okay, so let's say we are going to say tsunami is high waves, right? So you make the first conclusion first. Here probably I'm teaching you the skill. So the first description you make is the waves are very high. So what evidence? Cannot there, right? No? So the thing next you want to do is you want to refer to me trees, right? So let's say you say trees, but then there are trees here, there are trees here, and there are trees here, right? So how do you refer to those trees right behind?
The trees nearer to the coast.
You can say the trees nearer to the coast, but there is certain skills for photograph interpretation. I taught you before. On top of the photograph. Top of the photograph. Okay. Remember here, can see whether this one is following me, please. Okay, just turn over this side for me. Okay?
Oh, wait, I thought Daniel.
You just do that already lah. Cannot see you. Okay, can see.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to give you the squares to remember it, okay? So this is the time when you need this. Like just now the previous question, you don't need this, right? Because that one you can describe it generally already. But now you need this. So let's say you want this part of the picture, right?
So you're going to do the grid reference thing.
It's not grid reference.
Oh no. Is it bad?
It's not grid reference. Okay?
I think can.
But wait. Okay. It is not grid reference. So let's talk about this first. How is this one? This is the behind here. This one is the background. So the background covers this area. Got it? Okay? This one here is the foreground of the picture. It covers this box. This center part here is called the middle ground of the picture. So it covers here. Got it? Now, this side, this one, and this one, this is the center of the picture. This is the right, and this is the left. So my question is this. Just now when you did this question, okay, when you saw this question, you wanted to refer to the trees, correct? Yeah.
Go signal.
Yes, bye-bye. Good night. You see.
You want to see like this?
Yeah.
Consider doesn't want to go with you. It's not the first time.
Don't worry about it.
I won't give you a bad example.
I'm recording it now. Okay. Okay, we wait for it to come up.
I also never show my face, right?
I can really show you.
Yeah.
Kenji Tan is the one that run out and find the dog.
Wow. Both cannot do anything because it's so. It's a fact.
Okay.
No.
Sorry, come. Okay, so if you look at this now, right, you want to say that the height of the wave is very high, right? Then you can't say there, right? Not. Okay, you need to tell me where to look at it, right? So where exactly do you see that the wave reached very high?
The background left and
It's
left.
background which part? There's a
Left,
particular
right.
area
Left,
there
center,
that you can see.
Left.
The left side of it, right? Not here, right? So using your own English, right? How do you tell me that it is very high?
It's touching the top of the tree.
Yes, correct. So words like this will get you the marks. You get it now? You understand? That means you cannot just say the waves are very high. Because now you have to refer to the question itself. So you go in the left background of the picture, I can see that the waves are very high because it reaches almost to the crown of the tree or near to where the branches of the trees or the leaves are, that kind of thing. Use your own English, it doesn't matter, but you must show some form of description. Is that clear? Okay, so one, you can show height, correct? So tsunami means the waves are very high. Okay, the other one you want to talk about, let's say, is strength. Let's say if it's not, what if Kenji is wrong and Kenji feels that it's 1 mark, but what if it's wrong, maybe it's 2 marks. So if you have 2 marks, at least one more description, right? So how do you know the waves are very strong? Some of the trees have been pushed down, right? Where did you see the trees are being pushed down? The middle center ground, right? So it's at the middle center ground, some of the waves is very strong, that some of the trees have been uprooted. That kind of English you can use. Understand? So at this point, which are the 2 characteristics of tsunami you want? High waves and strong waves. Can you see that? Okay. Now you go to the next part. The next part says impact. You have learned impact in the classroom. Underline impact, and then you think impact can be social impact, can be political impact, can be economic impact. The 3 basic impact. Social, political, economic. Social, people, very poor thing. Economic, people, very poor. Political, government, very poor thing. Okay, so all 3 can be used. Now in this case, you need how many marks? 2. So is it safe to put 2 marks under economic? Not safe. 2 marks under political? Not safe. 2 marks under social? Not safe. So at least 1 social, 1 economic, or 1 political. Understand? That's a safer bet. Now, taught you this also. What is the difference between effect and impact? Okay, for example, houses are destroyed. Is there any impact?
Yes.
Yes.
But what if there's nobody staying there?
Confirm have what then you get gone there for what?
What if it's a deserted area, there is a house there, nobody stays there?
Abandoned
Is there any impact?
Yes, infrastructure, the environment.
The environment can be impact, clever boy. Okay? So the idea is this. To have impact on something, somebody must feel something. If it's social impact, the people got to feel something. If the economic people pocket must feel something. If it's political impact, government must feel something. Understand? Okay? If it's environmental impact, Mother Earth will have to feel something. Like that. So in this case, look at this picture here. What kind of impact can you choose? Remember, use the picture.
Environment.
Destruction of properties. If you are doing destruction of properties, which one would you use?
Social.
Which part of the picture will you use? The one that is most obvious. Which one will you use? Do you see this part? You see this part? The houses are destroyed, right? Okay. Number one, you say this. You say in the middle of the picture, at the middle ground of the picture, I can see that the houses are destroyed. Now this is not an impact. Understand? The impact must be therefore as a result. What's the impact? You want to do homeless?
Yes.
You want to do homeless? Say as a result, people become homeless. They don't have a place to stay. So who is affected now? The people and homes, right? Next thing, what else can you do? Let's say, for example, down here got agriculture. Let's say, in the center foreground there are agriculture. And then what happens now? You say the waves come in and then destroy the crops. So what's the social impact? If you say the waves come in and destroy the crops.
Less food.
Very good. Then you say not enough food, so it's a social impact. People will be hungry. Use a bit of sob story, it's okay. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. If you are doing social, but if you want to change it economic, just now these houses here, can you change this point to economic? Yeah, right? So if the houses are destroyed, how it becomes an economic impact? They have to use money, they have to spend money to repair. They have to spend more money to find a place to stay. Correct now? So this type means you pain to the pocket, right? So economic. Now watch. If it is down here just now we say agriculture also, right? I told you agriculture just now is hunger, right? But I can also change the answer to economic. If crops are destroyed, how come it becomes an economic impact? There will be lesser food production. So people cannot sell food, right? So people lose money. Can it be a political impact? Can you use food, that chapter inside here?
Yes.
How? If houses are being, if crops are being destroyed, why would this be an issue to government? People will, you want to do import and export food is economic. But you say, because now not enough food, right? Government got to pay more money to feed the people. These are political impact. So you understand how to do this question?
Yes.
How many do you need to do for impact? 2. What if this Kenji is correct?
Because he saw.
See, what if Kenji is correct? No, this is the same question. What if Kenji is correct? What if only 1 mark is allotted for description of tsunami? So what should you do? You should be very careful. Try to put in more than 1 impact. It doesn't take you long to write it, right? So this is when you put in an extra one. So you can have 1 description or 2 description and then add in at least 3 impact. That is very safe. Again, you notice something. Do you know that photograph question comes out, you are supposed to do well?
Yeah.
These are the kind of questions you don't need to study. Just imagine yourself caught in a tsunami and then all your life is in a jumble and then decide how to do it. Clear? Okay?
I got 1 point.
How much more time is it now?
How much?
249.
2:49?
1 more hours, yeah?
Huh?
No.
Surely. Huh? I think 3.5.
Yeah? 1 more hour.
Not 3.5.
他们读好没事。
Oh, 3.5.
What are you doing for?
Okay, ready?
1 more hour.
Stop. Press it.